Hey everybody, we are live at Woodstock Harley for a special episode of Epic Time. Behind me I got the American flag because it's all about America. So it's really fun. We're here waiting for RoadRunner to come in, so that's why we got a special show. And I was here kind of chilling. There's some family here. See everybody back here chilling. Who's waiting for RoadRunner? Yeah, someone's a little nervous and having fun. But we got Yost here. We got to say hi. This is the beast that everybody's been watching for the last 2 weeks. And he rolled across, and now he took time to rest, but not shave.
Yeah, I am the mile eater.
He is a mile eater. And he ate the miles. And so I want to thank everybody, and you can thank him right here yourself for putting on a show. It was like we were watching Gilligan's Island. You just had to tune in, and it was like a cast of shipwrecks, that had trouble here or there, but it was so much fun to watch you.
Thank you.
And what did you think of this crazy ride?
It was a great ride. It was a long ride, but I have an awesome time. It was it put your mental state to a test. The first week I was doing excellent, great shape, but then you start getting very tired, and that puts it takes a toll on you. So
yeah, you think it might take a toll on you going through 20,000 corners, working a motorcycle. What kind of motorcycle do you ride?
It's a 24 Road Glide.
Yeah, so he doesn't ride a light bike. He's bustling around a big bike for a lot of corners. That's pretty impressive.
And I would say that, everything I was able to accomplish, I owe it to that motorcycle. She behaved perfectly. And it's not, there are so many factors that can go wrong. So it's not just the rider, it's the motorcycle, it's the weather, it's the how you feel. So I'm blessed to be here.
You are very blessed. And I tell you what though, I've been talking all week about the mind, the body, and the soul. The mind, the body, and the bike, and your soul all surviving this long, and it's no joke. And to get that all dialed in, and get it where your bike holds up, your body holds up, and your mind doesn't break is an incredible ride, man. It was a joy to watch you ride. It really was, man. It made me proud to know you and to know that, your story and where you came from, and then to push and push and push, and you just never relentless the whole time.
Let me tell you, I just told you that the whole trip I was thinking about you. You were my inspiration. Every time I felt like I'm falling behind, I thought of what would you be doing at this moment, and that keeps me pushing forward. And thanks to that, I'm here.
That's
thank
awesome,
you so much, man. Thank you so much.
I'm super proud of you again, man. Thank you. Congratulations on a great ride, man. Anytime you can get in the top 5 is absolutely sick. These are the best riders in the world, and you were right there with the best riders in the world. And I'm glad I'm retired because I don't want to ever go up against you. You're the man. I really appreciate that. Exactly. And now we got another special guest here. I'm going to have to interrupt. Hi. We got Frosty and Nancy here. You can say hi. Yeah.
Good morning.
The ladies in red. So we got Nancy here. I just got done having a nice conversation with her, and I was so proud of the job she did riding. And what amazes me so much about her riding is her ability to keep a freaking smile on her face. It's like no matter what the good Lord and Mother Nature chucked her way, she's like, oh, it's raining. Oh, we're going through twisties. We're going through 100 miles of straight hell. But look at me. I'm a smiling fool. And it was awesome. And then I see her today, and she's walking across the parking lot, just a glowing beam of happiness. And I was like, all right, man, Ryan's got to get his shit together and be happy too. So it's awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
What was your highlights and lowlights of such a ride?
Well, the lowlights were the mental, pushing through the mental. Like one time my brain completely checked out, but my body was still riding the motorcycle. And I took a right into a parking lot because I thought my friends had stopped at the gas station behind me and I had to go find them. And then my brain said, no, there's no friends. Go keep going. And I just did a loop and went back on the road.
You are alone.
Yeah.
I see everybody gathering over there. I don't know if we've got time. Hey, Chad, make sure I know when he's coming in. We have a rider coming in. So, yeah, that is awesome. And it's funny what that does to you and how it wears you out.
It does.
You know, the mental end. And then other times you're kind of sharp, but your body's done. So keeping them in check and having your bike hold up. How many miles do you have on that bike this year alone?
I just rolled 140,000. Oh, this year.
140,000 on the bike?
140 on the bike. I bought it 2 years ago with 6,600 miles on it.
So a brand new bike, 140,000 miles in 2 years. And how many miles have you put on this year?
I'm at about 91.
91,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all. Just 91. Just a short little jaunt to 100.
Yeah.
And part of that's coming on our way home.
Yeah.
You know, are you going to try to get as many miles as you can, or are you just hitting 100,000 being tap out?
I'm going to do the challenges that I'm doing. So there's still 4 more hog touring rallies that I'm doing. And I'm doing the Harley Davidson check-in challenge, the dealership challenge, which is $2,000 if you win that. I'm doing the Ride to Eat, which is some gas cards, which helps. And then the Alder Challenge, Tour of Honor, Motorcycle Grand Tour of Texas.
So as you hear,
State capitals.
This is no newbie to crazy riding. This was an extension of a crazy year.
Yes,
is what she has going on.
Yeah, I really didn't. The only thing I really changed from my normal riding, because I'm still all year I've been sleeping by the bike, is it less sleep for the Hoka.
Yeah.
So I just planned midnight to 4. Most nights I got more than that because I would wind up stopping early to avoid storms or just because I couldn't ride anymore. And then I just rearranged my gear so that all my camping stuff was up front. I didn't need all my clothes. I didn't need my computer. I didn't need all that stuff.
Yeah, you learned that because you've been on the road a hot minute.
Exactly. And
That's
so
awesome.
that helped reduce. And like Hop said, if you can shave 5 minutes off a gas stop, then you can sleep 5 minutes longer, or you can ride 5 minutes longer.
And that all adds up to half a day of being a half a day.
My average stop, I would ride 19 hours a day. And of that 19, I would only be stopped about an hour and 15 minutes.
That's awesome.
I had a travel tracker.
Yeah,
going.
That's a great run.
Yeah.
That really is.
And that was my goal. Every time I stopped, minimum, do it, and go.
Yeah.
And I think that's it really helped a lot.
That is awesome. Well, great job.
Thanks,
I'm super
Riot.
proud of you. I love you, darling.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy to have you back.
Thank you so much.
I worry about my friends out there on the road, and it's just so nice when we're here and we're hugging, man. I saw Yost, and I'm like, I just gave him a big old hug, and I'm like, man, I'm so happy. I saw Brian Kern this morning. I gave him a big old hug, and it's like, I'm a hugger, so, I miss my friends, and they're in harm's way, and I'm not there with them. Then I'm like, come on, man, get in here. So I'm really happy you're here.
Okay,
So RoadRunner's coming in. I can't wait to give him a big hug. He should be here any minute. So I'm going to grab my phone and actually share this to the things I was supposed to be sharing it to, but it's all good.
And remember, no whining.
That's your motto, and that's the truth. I that's one of the hardest things for me to do is no whining. I got to get my phone out of my truck. A lot of people here. We're going to show you around here in a second, but I forgot, as always, I got to share this from my phone so I can.
You're scared of me? Yeah, and I still want to get the first.
So much fun. It's fun being here. And the last time I was here at Woodstock, there was so much going on that it was just chaos. And now it's like just chill, and there's just a welcoming party. We're going to get Robert's wife over here in 1 second. I just got to share this because I forgot. So, groups. But it was really fun to hear from the riders and actually hear their perspective. And as you see, they're very happy to be here. So it's really, really cool. I got to make sure Robert's not coming in here. All right. Just got one more thing and I'll be good. Sorry for bearing with me here. It's a little different because I'm walking around the parking lot, so I'm hoping this all works. But we'll get him in. I'm going to see. We're going to get Robert's wife over here quick and be good. This is going to be fun. Oh. I've got to say hi because we're live and people want to hear from you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, she's back.
RoadRunner's wife, you want to say hi? I like the flag in the background.
Yes.
What a pretty picture.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for all the support. I'm ready for him to be home.
I'm ready for him to be home too. And it's so fun because I got a chance, as you know, when I was out riding this spring, that RoadRunner came out and met me. And we had a chance to spend a few days together riding through some crazy, terrain. And it was really gnarly technical riding through that. On those days he was with me, and we had a chance to camp out and do everything. And I got home and I told my wife, I said, that dude's going to be a legit threat. Like, he's one of the new riders that people don't know his name, and he's going to go out there and give it his all, and he's going to do well. As long as his bike, his body, and his mind hold up, I knew he had what it takes. So this is his support system. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell them about your family and where you're from and all that good stuff.
I'm Tanya, the wife. We've got 4 teenage daughters and 5 grown sons and several grandchildren.
And you live in?
And we live in Knoxville, Tennessee. So we are all ready for him to get here safe and sound, and everyone can have a good night's sleep again.
It's so exciting. And I tell you what, this being on this side of, how things work. I'm used to being a rider, not a
watcher,
spectator.
Yeah.
And it is insanely different. It's so much different to be a spectator. It blows me away. I feel bad for you. I feel like your pain. And I thought, man, I feel sorry for my wife who did this for so many years.
Yes.
And I'm like, because as a rider, I'm just like, I'm doing my thing. I'm just riding. But when I can see the twisty roads they're on and all of the nonsense that's going to happen, it's just crazy.
And then the bike suddenly stopping for unknown periods of time, and you have no idea why. I got many text messages asking why his bike was off. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. And as a rider, I just stopped to take a leak, and I just stopped to, do whatever. Sometimes you pull off the road, but nobody knows you're on a farm entrance. Mm-hmm. They just see the bike is stopped and you're not on the road. Now it appears that you might be in a ditch or something, and yes. Everybody automatically goes to the worst. And a lot of times it's as simple as I had to refill my water. Yes. I had to do whatever. So it's super, super cool. But I'm so excited to come in. He's on the final stretch.
He's almost here.
So thank you for sharing RoadRunner with us. It's been a joy to have him ride for the Monsters. It's been a joy to watch him like put his name in the history books of coming in so high up. I don't even know where we are for numbers. What are we at here for? What are we at? 6th?
Yeah, I think
6th place.
6, 7.
You're in the top. You really, if you finish this thing, that's something. Mm-hmm. You're in the top 20. That's really something. You're in the top 10, and you're like, oh damn, man, you're amongst everybody who managed everything perfectly. You have to manage your body, your bike, and your mind just right, or you have trouble. And he did it.
I thought after this one he'd get it out of his system, but his best friend already said he's talking about the next one. So
yeah, that's what crack addicts say too. They're like, I'm just gonna try it this one time. I'm just gonna try it this one time, and then that'll be it. I'll never become a junkie. And now he's like, 11,000 miles of total ass beat down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm done.
Let's do it again.
Can I sign up here for next time?
Yeah, exactly.
So there'll be a support group, and I got to turn this around, see if I can get this to work. There we go. I had it backwards, but there'll be a support group for you of husbands and wives of the riders, and
yes.
I think they'll probably meet twice weekly until the next one.
Yes, we need it.
As we prep for the ride to rider things, you guys would be prepping for what it's going to take, including stocking up on wine.
Yep.
You have to have things like when I would go on a ride, I had made sure there was plenty of wine hanging from the wine rack.
Plenty of chocolate.
Yeah, plenty of all your comfort things. And, we try not to make, our wives worry, but it's kind of hard.
Unavoidable.
It's unavoidable, especially when you ride at a pace and like that, what it takes to finish in the top 10.
Yes.
As you see, this is not a summer tour for these dudes. You look at Yost, he's still tired over there.
Yes.
They all got the funny tan lines that come right where their helmet is because they're very gifted riders who are giving it their all.
Yeah.
So,
They
it's
definitely
been
give it their all.
11 days of just chaos and mayhem. So it's pretty awesome. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Man,
Thanks,
congratulations. I know he's doing the speed limit because he doesn't want to get a speeding ticket
Yes.
as he's so close.
Exactly.
So that's fun. Oh, our boy.
Hey.
Hey, my man. I'm not trusting anything you people give me to eat.
They're special kinds. They taste like Skittles.
They gave me, I'm going to post a video later. They gave me some hot food earlier, and I wasn't having it. So I'm not falling for that. Now, any of these little, and you're the worst too, man. You are half Mexican, half Texan, or full Texan, half Mexican. The combination of that makes you eat such crappy food. But your dad's a great cook, but then you get hot spicy. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Is that like, that smells like ass. What is that?
I put my removal.
What is that? And why is this?
Jelly.
It's jelly beans. It smells
But
like,
they're old.
yeah, it smells like butt.
But they taste good. They're
Oh,
good.
yeah. Oh, it tastes good. Anytime Gavin's trying to get me to eat anything, I'm not falling for it. Yeah, drink this, Riot. Hey, you'll like it. Eat this.
It's Skittle jelly beans.
Yeah, if I fall for that again, then I'm just not so bright.
Try one.
No, thank
A
you.
single yellow. I've already had 5. You need to have one.
You can have them all, buddy. It's because I love you so much, I want you to have them. Okay, I'd feel guilty if I had even one of your treats. It's out of love and joy. Look, we got a snapshot here. Taking pictures, taking video, having a good time. We got a good crowd here. Guys want to say hi? That's Ridgway's family. And it's during the Hokahay only that they all admit it. any other time of year I run them. Hey man, are you Brian's parents? No, why?
Why do you
No.
want to know?
Why do you ask? And the Hokahay and Ridgway's out there killing it, like, oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. There he is. He's out there killing it. That's mine. Right there on the tracker. Last year when we were at a picnic, I'm like, hey man, you know where Brian is? Brian who? Yeah, there's a daughter back there. She hasn't been worrying at all. So it's kind of exciting having him come in, right? He's got a few hours left. We'll be back for that one later. So I think we should give him the cold shoulder when he comes in. Everybody hide behind the trailer. So when he pulls in, it looks like nobody's here. So it'd be like pulling and goes, man, my whole family's down here. Where are they? Why is nobody around? And then jump up, say surprise.
That's what we'll do.
Then he'll tip his motorcycle, break his ankle. We'll all feel bad. It's going to be fun.
I didn't know there were smokers.
You guys want to say hi?
Hello.
Everybody waiting for RoadRunner to come in. We're having some races later. I finally found somebody that I can whoop up on. Take that scooter and watch her hop along. How you doing, Shiny?
What's happening?
How come your gear's so bright?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You didn't need it.
Yeah, this is
A lot of these riders come in and they're like,
Rest.
man, it's all dirty, bad, but that's really good. I only give you a hard time. I'm super glad you didn't finish because it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
And I'm a believer that the good Lord makes things happen for a reason. And if you want to listen, that's great. But if you don't want to listen, you go and pay. You go and pay. And, you know, you're a little bullheaded. You're a little bullheaded, and it took him a hot second to get the damn message. And he finally got the message and pulled the plug and went and got his gal and some other gal. You didn't even get your gal. She came here on her own.
Yeah.
The excuse was, I got to go to Texas and get my gal.
Yeah.
And he goes
And
to
I
Texas,
picked up
comes
two-
all the way back
I
with
picked up
gals
two
that
other
aren't his.
monsters, Two lady monsters and no gal.
Yeah. So, but then she magically appears. So I don't know. I think she's like got a little Dorothy action. I just want to go to Woodstock. I want to go to Woodstock. And she clicked her heels together. All of a sudden she appears. I'm like, who the hell are you? And how'd you get here all of a sudden? So, and she's got a good sense of humor because I told her if you don't have a good sense of humor, or I'll leave that for itself. That's not for the live edition. More fans of RoadRunner over here. Where are you going? Kyle's like, la, 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 la. We got Kyle here. We got anything to say for us? You got like 1 million followers now.
I know.
This
It's
is
pretty cool.
she's like an internet sensation. I'm with her. Yeah, I'm with her. If you go to Frosty's page, you'll see Riot.
Yeah, no, you got it. It's not Frosty's. It's Mandy's motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
It's Mandy's. Oh, now we're going to get Gavin going saying, yeah, see, it's Mandy.
Yeah.
It's Mandy. It's Mandy.
Yeah, it's Mandy, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. There's our boy.
Yeah.
I'm not handing you nothing. I left. Is it Mandy or Frosty?
It's Mandy.
Hey, tell us about your heel cord surgery.
They cut me open.
Did it hurt?
I was asleep.
Oh, does it hurt? Did it hurt afterwards?
Yeah.
Tell us about the part where they put you to sleep. Did you like that?
Yeah.
And they had to give you a pillow, not the shot.
And then when I woke up, I was singing Lady Gaga.
That's awesome.
Words correct.
Hey, remember when I told you to count backwards from 100? Did you try that? No. So you got put out cold and then you were good?
Yep.
Yeah. Was it a lot of fun?
Yep. Until it wasn't.
That's the truth right there. He's still got some issues. When does the cast come off? Next week?
I wish.
We got somebody's birthday coming up too.
Yeah. What day's his birthday?
3 days.
What's that?
3 days.
3 days. What do you want for your birthday?
Munion.
A munion? What's a munion?
Munion.
Munion and onion? Is that a munion? All right, I can afford an onion. We stuff 2 quarters in it. Is that good? No, he's shaking his head. No. So if it's a munion, how much money would you have to stuff into it?
Minimum of 5.
Minimum of 5. All right. And here we got Wrong Way. Say
Hi,
hello,
y'all.
man. Good to see you.
Good.
He is the monster that was in charge of getting monsters to ride, for our cause, and he did a great job with it, man. So again, I thank you for that. It's been fun, and as it turns out, we had 60. You needed all 60, so because we had some mishaps and tickets and bike wrecks and bike breakdowns, and his bike broke down, and then he borrowed a bike and it broke down. So that happens, man.
Yeah.
How was your ride up until the bike shit the bed?
Well, up until it broke down, it was good. I was making good time, doing my usual wrong way turns, but not terrible. So I was having a blast. Yeah, really had a pity party for a full day after got over that shit.
Yep.
So yeah, it's good. I'll be back 28. Do it again.
That's awesome. I don't know. I don't think I'll be back in 28, but I'll be back here cheering you on. I really had a good time watching you suffer. So it was fun watching you suffer and, through the water and, rain and everything. So it was pretty cool.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
Awesome, man. Great job.
Appreciate
Proud
it,
of you
brother.
always, man. You carry yourself well. Win, lose, tie, breakdown, crash, whatever. You're always on a top-tier rider in my book, no matter
you,
what
brother. Appreciate
happens
that.
at all, because the journey's not judged on the finish. The journey is judged on the journey.
Yeah.
And you always do awesome, man.
Cool. Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
Appreciate it, brother.
Good to see you. We're just getting. I think he's about here. See here, Teeter's here too. Teeter ticket. Teeter ticket gets a ticket right next to his house. Still comes here to the party.
Sure did.
And is having a good time. And it was a lot of fun watching Teeter ticket ride. And I took great pleasure in watching some of my best friends suffer.
Yeah, we had a few
I
painful situations.
I loved looking at the map and going, Teeter's sucking. And he's like, it's raining, it's twisty roads, it's nonstop. And now he's in Louisiana, the shithole of the country. Oh, unless you're from Louisiana. That's a beautiful place I can't wait to get to.
The roads are terrible.
Other than that cake, does anything good come out of Louisiana?
Not much.
All right, there's a cake that has a baby in it, whatever that's called.
King cake.
The king cake. He sent me a king cake, and I found the baby on the second piece, so I didn't have to eat the whole damn thing. But that was pretty cool. So that was fun, man. But congratulations on a good ride, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you for riding so good, doing such a good job, and when you get a ticket, being man enough to just own that.
I mean, ultimately in 24, I wasn't pleased with the way I rode, and in 26, if I'm going to ride the way I want to ride, that's kind of one of the things you face is possibility of getting a ticket. And unfortunately, I got picked, so here I stand.
It is, but there's a lot of people who get tickets and they stuff them in their pocket. They don't care. So I'm always happy when people have the integrity to embrace the suck, know you got a ticket, and just be like, yeah, I got a ticket, and that's that, and move on. So
well, ultimately, I still have my performance of what I was doing and where I was, and so I'm happy with the way I rode.
And at the end of the day, you got to sleep at night knowing how you rode your ride.
Correct.
So if if some people can cut corners, get tickets, look at their GPS the whole time, and they can ride and go to sleep at night, well, God bless them. But I'm not sleeping at night knowing I got a ticket.
Absolutely.
Knowing, I did a bunch of things wrong, and then trying to sleep in the spirit of the Hoka. This is a spiritual, a mental, and a physical journey. That when you come out, all those things are just different.
Yeah, correct. I mean, ultimately, I feel like I'd be lying to my friends if I didn't say I got a ticket. If I just stuffed it away, it's everyone out here is my friend at this point. So it's like I'm not gonna lie to them and say I did it when I did it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about the tickets are like the people he hangs out with. Like most of us kind of expect that to be.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's a high probability.
It's a high probability. Yeah. So I was the one that got picked this year. And,
it's like
it stinks that it was at right around 9,400 miles in, but it's just the way it goes.
Yep, and that happens for sure. But I appreciate you riding for these heroes and all you do to help them live their best life, and promoting the ride, promoting them, and we got Gavin here, Turbo here, watching to cheer RoadRunner on. And is he coming in right there? No?
Not RoadRunner.
All right, not RoadRunner. I saw a rider come in. I'm like, holy God, a rider's coming in. But then I realized he takes safety way too high.
Yeah.
Who's going to sign your cast?
I'm gonna get you. I'll tattoo you.
You're going to tattoo me? Where? Amy said I can't get any tattoos on my fingers or my hands. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Gab. We'll come back to this. I got to get Turbo. He gave me one tattoo quick. We got Turbo in the house, so we're coming over. I guess RoadRunner's really taking it easy here because he doesn't want to get a ticket, so we're taking it easy. Turbo, we are live. You want to say hi again?
What up, everybody?
It's pretty fun having the whole fam here, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad you came out from California to enjoy the beautiful town of Chicago, even though it is kind of a, how do you say it politely, a shithole? But we're not in Chicago. We're up outside of it, so it's not so bad. I did have to have breakfast with some Cub fans, and it really hurt my soul a bit. I was like, man, like that's no, that was there were some strangers I didn't know. They had Cub uniforms on, and
I saw him in there.
yeah, they were all awful. I grew up in Minnesota where we cheered for the Twins, and what do you cheer for? The Angels for baseball?
Now.
Dodgers? Oh, I like the Dodgers. They got a good team too. That's no, not the Brewers. The Dodgers won. I've been missing a lot of baseball. So, how do you like being here at the finish line?
I like it.
Isn't it crazy? Big difference from the first time you were at the finish line in Sturgis, or what town was that? Yeah, Hot Springs. That's where it was. Hot Springs. So we went Hot Springs in 22. Then we went Sturgis for a party in 23, and then we banged around, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Time flies. Got anything you want to add?
Nope.
Got any plans while you're here? Just cheering on riders? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I gotta show you something when we're done. So after Robert comes in, remind me. All right, because I don't want to forget because it's important. So I think he's coming around. We're getting a big crowd here. That's awesome. I love when there's people there to cheer in the top people coming in. So stay tuned. He'll be coming in here shortly. It's fun to watch everybody gathering up around and getting in here. Got the families here. We're going to go see Teeter's wife because it's kind of just a special edition, but we're covering all the wives and the families, what they felt and everything. And then we'll highlight it later and clip it down and go with that. But we're a half hour into the show. He's going to be here any minute. So we're going to work around the room here and say hello. Thanks, Turbo. Here's Turbo's Pops. It's good to have you here. There's a lot of times you're just too busy working, too busy doing this or that or the other thing. We see Mom and Turbo, but now we got Dad here as well. So it's pretty awesome. Good to have you.
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I love your shirt. And these are good times, and it's just fun to get everybody together.
Absolutely.
So if nothing else, we got everybody here at the same time to hang out. You know, all these riders coming in, and if we have a couple of our ambassadors here to show the world that life goes on with DMD, and they don't get slowed down, and that's really cool about your boy. You know what he shows other kids with DMD, and how they look at Turbo and they're like, "Shit, man, that kid is 18." He's tearing around, seeing the country, meeting people, doing things, and it's an inspiration to him, and that comes from having good family structure.
Yeah, he doesn't let anything hold him back, you know.
No, and that's awesome. You're there cheering him on. That's where it comes from.
And it's amazing what you have going on here, all the riders and everything they do for our boys. You know, people don't realize how vicious the Hoka hay run is and stuff. You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane. You know.
Yeah, it is insane, but it's also a great way to test yourself, and people that ride for charity is a great way to showcase their skills and do it for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fun. It's a test of what they can do, and a test of, helping others. Yeah. So that's awesome, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate
Love
you. Thanks for sharing your kid, man. Love you, man. We got to get Nicole here too. Here's Turbo's mom.
Hello.
She is a super trooper. This girl travels around the damn country, bringing Turbo in his chair.
Lift.
All of the things that it takes.
I packed light this time.
Yeah, but it's because you got to help her.
No,
but she does this, with her and Turbo sometimes, her and both kids sometimes. Mm-hmm. Dad had to be at home working, and it is an incredible feat to do what you do.
I'll do it for as long as I can, and as long as he wants to.
Yeah, and it's awesome to do that because it's not easy. It's easy to stay home and do nothing because it's easy. And you're super brave and put up with so much.
You guys do all for us. Why wouldn't we?
And it's
I'll
just
do whatever I can for him to be here with everybody. So.
Exactly, and it's just super fun. That's Hoagie. Hoagie's Hoagie the handful. So he's pretty cool. So I don't know. Anybody know where Robert's at?
Yeah, how far?
10 minutes?
I told you we'd be here.
Man, how long? Now they're saying 10 minutes. I think he stopped. He must have had to poop.
That's what I said. I'm like,
I think Robert, that's my stories. Robert had a nervous poop. So he had to stop. Oh, we got to get the sign in here.
This is the teacher coming out.
That's awesome.
I love a good sign. I love signs.
That is a great sign. I love it. He's going to love that. That is really cool. And hold on, we got to come over here to get Chad's perspective here. Here's Frosty's mechanic, and I told Frosty I need a Chad, in my life. This is the guy that gets her bike going, gets everything ready, helps her with the fine tuning of things. And how was it? Like, you guys ride all the time, but how was it as a husband watching a wife rip around the country?
It's pretty stressful. I sleep when she sleeps. Other than that, just making sure everything's going good for her. It was pretty stressful.
It was stressful for me, and it's not my wife, but she is one of my best friends, and I love her. So there's that. So she's like a sister to me, and I was worried the whole time. And when it was getting near the end, I just called her and said, "Frosty, you need to come home now." Even though my home is not her home, I said, "You need to come home now, man. I am tired of this. I'm tired of this. We want you at the finish line, and you have to get back to work anyhow. So if you pull the plug now," that's one thing about having a little experience riding a motorcycle. I knew when she had to pull the plug to get here in a timely fashion. So I was like, well, if I work this angle now, and so we're the tag team of talking her into wrapping it up. She had to go to work, so there's no sense in getting here tomorrow evening so she can get back to work on Monday. Like, get here now, enjoy the party. And she didn't know the boys were coming. The boys were surprised. So once she found that out, then she was super happy about that.
Yes, she was.
So that was awesome. So thank you for sharing her. Thanks for being nervous for that. And that was awesome. I got to get Karen here. Excuse me while I cut in. Karen, Tony, you want to come in here for a second? These are the tag teamers that were working Southern Thunder Harley down in Mississippi. So it's so awesome, and they have their guys out on the run. What was it like working it while you see these people coming into the checkpoints, And then your guys are out there, they're working their way to the checkpoint. What was it like watching the trackers and knowing what they're going through, and you're waiting there to see them at, you know, the checkpoint?
I actually like that. It's better when you have a checkpoint and you got something to do and you get to meet everybody.
Take your mind off a little bit. Yeah.
It was fun. And cold water and hydration packets were very popular.
Yeah.
They're a big hit.
It was hot down there, but you guys did a great job. It was so fun having them get there, and we had a banner there, and they had it set up nice, and it's so welcoming when you have a pretty face to welcome you, that for all of the riders, and especially the monster riders. It's just, that gives you that boost. I was trying to talk about it on the show, that you just get a boost. It's like a little shot of adrenaline, and that can carry you through the next checkpoint. And then you get there, and then when you get there, you're like, okay, now I get home. I can wrap this up. And it's kind of funny because, like, their guys both, are at the checkpoint in Mississippi, which is not far from their homes. And now they have to ride around the country, end up here, and go back home right next to the checkpoint.
Yeah, that's right.
And right about now, they're wishing, why it wasn't Southern Thunder to start the middle and the end. It's all a little bit of luck and a little bit of timing. So I'm just super happy there's a crowd building here. This is RoadRunners coming in. RoadRunner is a great rider. It's given us a great chance to talk to all the people, like, wives and people have something to do with this ride. And it's just fun to get everybody's, like, how they feel. And then all of us to be here for RoadRunner coming in is awesome because, unfortunately, there'll be a lot of people here coming in on, late Sunday night or Monday when a lot of people are gone. And I just hate that.
But we'll be here.
Yes, exactly. But it just is this, when you get a crowd to come in during the day, like, it just doesn't work out like that for everybody. To have 25 people cheering you on when you get in, that's very, very different, and it's exciting here. So it's fun, beautiful day. There's no rain. Got some heroes here. Just awesome.
That's great.
But I want to thank you again for what a great job you did to make our riders feel so welcome when they came in. I love you, ladies. I can't wait to get my ass to Mississippi on a permanent basis so we can have barbecues and hang out. So everybody's heading over. I think we must be in close to time. I don't know. There's Eric in the middle of his show. Here's the crazy one-eyed biker. Yeah, it's fun. Everybody's getting here. They're getting ready to cheer him on. Erica's been over here like Riot. I won't talk. I won't be on the camera. Oh, pick me. And I'm like, so finally, I'm like, here I am. Here she is, Mrs. Talk a Lot. This is what, the reason.
This is why Teeter didn't finish the route and came back to the hotel.
Yeah, Teeter needed a good excuse to go to the hotel, and here she is. But I am super happy. I know how nerve-wracking this is, and I know what a moron he can be sometimes, and how it just tears it at you watching it. And you did a great job, and I was super proud, of him, of you, and I'm a little biased because I love their family. And they're going to be my neighbors soon, and I can't wait to watch your kids do all the cool shit in life they're going to do, and it's going to be just fun to watch. And, I was sorry that Teeter got a ticket, but I was certainly happy to see him arrive here safe. And at the end of the day, of all things that can knock you silly, I'll take the ticket.
Correct.
And, you could relax and know he's coming in good. And, thanks for being his support system, because we can't do what we do without, a beautiful bride at home cheering us on, taking care of things, and the kids and everything else. And you're really what makes it go round. And, for him to get out and do that for our heroes means a lot. So thank you, darling. We love you.
We love you.
All right, everybody's gathering around over here. Let me get this camera switched around. I think it's time. RoadRunner time. We're going to scan the crowd. How do I turn this camera around? I'm using my iPad here, and I'm a little bit not used to it. But this is where we're at. We got everybody. There's Hop. Hop's all shiny nice. Everybody has ridden, and Dent is like, man, I'm glad. That was nice. He's got to be close, right? I think he had to stop. I think he had a nervous poop to take. That's my story. What do you think, Gav? Yeah? What, are you going to sign it when he gets in? He'll be so tired you can get away with anything. Look at the crowd we got. They're coming in. I think dealership just lied and said they were giving something away to gather everybody in. Here we got Twister here. How you doing?
Good.
What'd you think about not riding? Was it fun to watch? Did he have a little bit of FOMO?
A little bit. I hadn't in the last year or last time in 24. I didn't have any FOMO. This year, a little bit. It looks like some good riding.
Yeah, I had a little bit right when they took off. Like I was right when they took off, and then I was so busy that the rest of it just filled in.
Yeah.
Trying to do a show, trying to run a booth at Sturgis, then it was just too chaotic. So when they were coming, when they left, I had a little bit of FOMO, and then like when I was driving here and I could watch them tootling around and they're coming in, because the excitement of coming to the finish line is so exciting. That part of it, I think, is like, you know, so cool that I'm like, that part would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Once they go, it's too late. You don't have to have FOMO anymore. You can just have oh, well, here we go. You excited? I like your shirt. I like it. I like it. Turbo's mom. I like that. Who made that for you? Iceman? You made that. Nice. And you made that and that. That is pretty sweet. Tell us a little bit about making your stuff and how could one find some of your products? This segment is brought to you by her.
You can find me on Instagram.
Move the cones. That car has to be moved.
It's those guys right there.
Go
Coeb.
But every one of them said it's got to have a museum.
Oh boy.
It's 3 weeks out.
Your people.
Oh, here comes the Hockey Popo.
Yeah, I was like,
Running to talk to his very best friend. Yeah. Here he comes. He be coming in. Here he is. RoadRunner. Yeah. Oh. Tanya, you got to get in there. We got pictures going. She's been waiting for you for so long. Oh, yay. Congratulations. Man.
Rider number 1288.
Well done, brother.
Welcome back.
Woo!
long run.
Get him,
I'm
Turbo.
the damn hook, my man.
Hey, go on.
You did such a freaking killer job. It was awesome.
Thank
And the
you.
very first time I rode with you, I knew you were going to kill it. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Nice job. I'm glad to see you make it in here safe and sound.
Me too. Thanks, everybody, coming out.
Look at the crowd. That's awesome. Here's
My best friends.
this is so much fun. I got a video of a video.
Yeah.
We're on double live.
We are.
It's so cool, man. It's got to be official. Now it's official. Hey, we might want to do that. You didn't even read the contract. He just signed away his bike, his firstborn. Nobody wants your bike, dude.
I put this through hell all week. So.
We're gonna narrow it down to all week.
Well,
I've ridden with you before.
There's a few things broke right now.
Yes,
so.
this is his ride that he did this magnificent ride on. So here's just the idea of what a rider who's going to be finishing in the top 10 has to do. He's got plenty of lights, and you can tell he's got plenty of things spilt because the bees are gathering around. So I'm thinking there's a lot of dead carnage on there somewhere because the bees are attracted to his bike. But here's his bike, a great sign. This is his setup right here. Man, he's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is where he taped his light on after.
I taped it on for him because he hit a deer.
Oh, that's where he smoked the deer. That's pretty good. And he's got carnage because the bees are always attracted to blood and guts. So he hit something. But this is his setup. keeping track of directions. He had a helmet the whole time. Super. Yes, I'm sure. Everything's wet. He really did a good job. Really did a good job. We've been on a long time. I'm going to flip this around and show everybody one more time the wonderful crowd that's here. This is pretty awesome. And he's brain numb. I love that guy, and we've become really good friends, so that's fun. Isn't that fun to see him come in? Awesome. So that is super special. We got to be here. Everybody's around. Thank you for supporting the Monsters. Thank you for supporting RoadRunner, who did an awesome job of getting here. I believe it's 6th place, something like that, top 10 anyhow. Like I told all the riders, nobody cares after one. Then everybody just finishes, and you're happy to do it. So looks like they're gonna have a party here tonight. We'll do the show at 7 from here, but that's it. We are out of here. Got anything you want to say?
Look at this, all the stickers.
Yep, most of the stickers barely survived. All right, we are out of here. Peace.